We are here in San Lorenzo d'Orsino with the Osiris project, and we are hosting the other 6 partners of Europe, from Finland, from Holland, Sweden, Greece and Portugal.
We are here to learn how we experienced the COVID, okay, and what we learned for improving remote collaboration and remote-based co-creation.
We are seeing some interesting findings. First of all, perhaps that people seem to face quite similar challenges all over Europe, even though the contexts are a bit different. The transition, even though it has been done on the run, has succeeded fairly well. We see that people are quite content, and some are even enthusiastic about the possibilities. On the other hand, there are still challenges to be addressed before the new practices can be operationalized.
We are going to deliver a set of good practices in each region, essentially one good practice per region on how to best perform under the new context, which perhaps allows for hybrid models, so mixing remote and physical presence. This is maybe one of the main expected results of Osiris.
It is clear for us now that we should all get training on how to take advantage and how to use correctly the new tools that are available for us to work in a remote environment, but also we need to get training on questions related to cybersecurity, because, for example, we are all using our personal equipment, our personal laptops.
I believe that these new innovative ways of collaboration with digital platforms, with social distancing, it's very important. We have to integrate them in the old style way of collaboration. For example, I mean that physical presence and face-to-face participatory activities are very important. The bonding among people, I think it's been success with physical presence. Although it's very important sometimes to have this, let's say, online cooperation, because otherwise it was not maybe easy to reach some people, some politicians or some people who cannot attend a meeting or a study tour or be present in an event.
It became much harder to gather, of course, but it became easier to connect to people. And then we made this huge leap digitally that we all learned to use the tools that we have had for like 10 years or 15 years. And I think that we have come so far, and we have the greatest opportunities to collaborate face to face and then add expertise or just really fun people from wherever they are in the world.
I think that you have to look upon the possibilities that the pandemic has created when it comes to build cooperation methods, to co-create and to innovate. And I think that the means that we have now is to explore much more wider competence.
We were forced to digitalize the processes in a very fast way because of the consequences that were caused by the pandemic, the social and economic consequences. So in our case, we implemented a series of financial aids to local businesses. So the speed and the level of commitment really help innovation and processes that were not so easy to implement in such a situation. Now we are happy to share it with the partners who also have some interesting insight on how we do this kind of innovation processes, and so I think we will try to collaborate more in the future.
The pandemic has definitely changed how we have been working. For example, with the co-creation process that we have been doing the last 2 years, they have been done online. They have been successful. We have been able to involve a broader range of people, in the sense that we have been able to reach more people outside in the region, as they have been participating digitally. So that's of course a very good thing. But now I'm I also think that we're at the point of that we need to evaluate the experiences that we have had from this period, what worked and what didn't, and how should we move forward. And this is one of the important things that we're doing now in the Osiris project, looking back and looking ahead.